Step into the magical world of Oz as we take a journey down the yellow brick road to revisit the iconic cast of The Wizard of Oz from 1939 and discover what they're up to in 2024. From the Scarecrow searching for more brains to the Tin Man with a heart of gold, join us as we unveil the fascinating lives and careers of these timeless actors beyond the Emerald Curtain. Let's click our heels and embark on this nostalgic adventure together. Number 6. Judy Garland, Forever Our Dorothy. Judy Garland, born in 1922, struggled with her self-image throughout her life, partly due to MGM Studios' constant pressure to change her appearance to fit their standards. This added to her worries, especially as the studio also prescribed amphetamines to keep up with their demanding filming schedules. Despite these challenges, Judy won the hearts of America when she starred as Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz in 1939, which was her 8th film. Behind the scenes, however, she battled alcohol addiction, which remained largely hidden from the public eye. Between 1940 and 1963, Judy Garland was remarkably prolific, starring in a staggering 28 films. She quickly transitioned from a child star to an adult performer, showcasing her versatility alongside Gene Kelly in For Me and My Gal, 1942, and achieving tremendous success in Meet Me in Street Louis, 1944. In 1945, she demonstrated her dramatic range in The Clock, a departure from her usual musical roles. In 1967, Judy Garland was cast in Valley of the Dolls, but her frequent absences led to her dismissal from the film. She returned to her roots with successful concert tours, including a notable run at New York's Palace Theatre. In 1969, she married Mickey Deans and performed in London. Tragically, on June 22, 1969, Mickey found her lifeless body in their home, a victim of a barbiturate overdose, marking the end of her pain. Number 5. Ray Bolger as the Scarecrow. Ray Bolger, born on January 10, 1904, kicked off his career as part of a tap dancing duo on the vaudeville circuit. His talents caught the eye of MGM, leading to roles in films like The Great Ziegfeld, Sweethearts, and Rosalie, where he shared the screen with none other than the wizard himself, Frank Morgan. Initially slated to play the Tin Woodman in The Wizard of Oz, Bolger's journey in the film took a twist when he and Buddy Ebsen, later famous for his role as Jed Clampett on the Beverly Hillbillies, switched roles. However, Ebsen's allergic reaction to the Tin Man makeup forced him to leave the production, solidifying Bolger's place in cinematic history as the lovable Scarecrow. After his sitcom, Ray Bolger's career slowed. He took small film roles and appeared in stage productions. He guest starred on shows like The Partridge Family, though his relationship with Shirley Jones was reportedly strained. Other appearances included Nanny and the Professor, The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Little House on the Prairie, Battlestar Galactica, and Different Strokes, his last role. Sadly, he died at 83 from bladder cancer. Reflecting on The Wizard of Oz, he noted its initial poor reception, but its eventual status as an institution on television. Number 4. Jack Haley as the Tin Woodman. Jack Haley, born on August 10, 1897, began his entertainment career as a singer, dancer, and comedian on vaudeville, much like his peers. Prior to his iconic role in The Wizard of Oz, Haley amassed an impressive resume, appearing in 13 short films, 22 features, and 5 Broadway shows. He also hosted The Jack Haley Show on radio from 1937 to 1939. When Buddy Ebsen experienced an allergic reaction to the Tin Man's makeup, Haley stepped in to replace him, with adjustments made to the makeup in the process. To craft the Tin Man's distinctive voice,
My goodness, I can talk again.
Haley drew inspiration from the softly spoken tones he used while reading bedtime stories to his children. Reflecting on his approach to entertaining children, Haley emphasized the importance of capturing their imagination, stating, "When you're playing for kids, you're playing for the toughest audience in the world. The grown people look at it just to be entertained, but the kids look at it to believe it." This dedication to enchanting young audiences contributed to the enduring charm of his portrayal of the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. Following his iconic role in The Wizard of Oz, Jack Haley continued his career with 13 more films and 4 additional Broadway shows, mostly in the realm of musical comedies. However, none of his subsequent endeavors matched the impact of his portrayal of the Tin Man. Eventually, Haley made the decision to transition out of acting and pursued a career in real estate. Sadly, he passed away from a heart attack on June 6, 1979, at the age of 81. Reflecting on Haley's passing, his co-star Ray Bolger expressed profound sadness, stating, "A very dear friend, a man I loved and adored, is gone. It will always be an honor to have been with him in a film that has become an international classic." Their bond on and off-screen speaks to the enduring camaraderie forged during the making of The Wizard of Oz. Number 3. Bert Lahr as the Cowardly Lion. Bert Lahr's portrayal of the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz is legendary, and he undeniably stole the show with his comedic brilliance. Unlike his co-stars, Lahr was given the freedom to ad-lib his lines, often causing delays on set as everyone waited for the laughter to subside. His dedication to the role extended to enduring discomfort, as his costume was made of real lion fur, making it unbearably hot throughout production. Despite the challenges, Lahr's performance remains iconic. When asked about the possibility of typecasting, Lahr responded with his trademark wit, quipping, "Yeah, but how many parts are there for lions?" His humor and talent solidified his status as a beloved figure in cinematic history. Bert did feature in various television programs, including Let's Face It, The Fantastics, Anything Goes, and Barnaby. Bert died on December 4, 1967, at the age of 72, while filming the night they raid Minsky's. It was reported that he died of pneumonia, but it was later discovered that he had cancer, which he was unaware of. Number 2. Frank Morgan as the Wizard.
The great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
The first casting choice for The Wizard of Oz was comedian W.C. Fields. Technically, he was second. Ed Wynn rejected the character as being too little, but after lengthy talks, they scrapped the idea and hired contract player Frank Morgan. Born on June 1, 1890, he was the ideal option and went on to play further Wizard of Oz characters Professor Marvel, the Gatekeeper, the Carriage Driver, and the Guard. Frank Morgan appeared in an amazing 66 films between 1916 and 1939, followed by an additional 33, all by 1950. Along the way, he received 2 Academy Award nominations: Best Actor for 1934's The Affairs of Selene and Best Supporting Actor for 1942's Tortilla Flat. As if that wasn't enough, Frank had a successful 1947 radio series, The Fabulous Dr. Tweedy, and released a number of children's albums. He was a popular character actor throughout his career, and his next-to-last performance was in James Stewart's 1949 film, The Stratton Story, which was followed by the posthumous release of 1950's Key to the City. Frank died of a heart attack on September 18, 1949. Number 1. Margaret Hamilton as the Wicked Witch of the West. Do you remember anyone who gave more children nightmares than Margaret Hamilton's Wicked Witch of the West? Let's not even mention her army of winged monkeys, which is ironic given that, by all accounts, the actress was a lovely lady. On the film's DVD commentary, she reflected on her casting. "I was in need of money at the time. I had done maybe 6 films for MGM when my agent phoned. I answered yes, and he continued, 'Maggie, they want you to play a part on The Wizard.' I told myself, oh boy, The Wizard of Oz. That's been my favorite book since I was 4. She appeared on several children's television shows, including The Paul Winchell and Jerry Mahoney Show, where she was a cast member from 1953 to 1954. Margaret died of a heart attack on May 16, 1985, at the age of 82, despite also suffering from Alzheimer's disease. As we bid farewell to the enchanting land of Oz, we hope you've enjoyed this nostalgic trip through time with the cast of The Wizard of Oz. From their legendary performances in the classic film to their diverse endeavors in the present day, their legacy continues to captivate audiences around the world. Join us again for more journeys through cinema's most beloved characters and the actors who brought them to life. Remember, there's no place like home, but there's also no experience quite like revisiting the magic of the Wizard of Oz.